Greetings, everyone. Happy Father's Day to anyone out there who might be a father or who might have a father that you still care enough about to give a phone call, send a card, send a gift. So be sure to remember your own fathers on this Father's Day. Say hello and thank you. I wanted a chainsaw, but was very disappointed quite early on in the Father's Day cycle because my gift said that it was not a chainsaw right away. So quite an unfortunate turn of events if you were hoping for a chainsaw. I don't know where my wife finds these things, but it's pretty clever. My camera's going crazy on me again. Looks like I got some kind of force lightning going on in the background. Let's see if I can maybe make some adjustments to fix that. Make it worse. I don't know. This thing. All right, guys. We got to get some money coming into this business so I can buy me a new camera. Join up on my Patreon and help me out. Patreon money will go to a better camera so we can quit having the force lightning background. That would be good. All right. Chat went quiet over here. A few people in. So for those people who are in, please remember to hit your like sabers. Take care of that. All right. Looking to see if we have any questions in the Discord that I want to start out with. We've had quite a few fleet questions, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk really generally about fleet. Some stuff to think about for early game fleet. And part of the reason is because I think people are overthinking the early game fleet stuff. So if we kind of go through the cycle and we say, what is it in early game fleet that we need to pay attention to, care about, work on, whatever? It's going to look something like this, right? Oh, that overlay moved. I have to resize my overlay. 1 second. That's better. Now we can see the words at the bottom. So in early game fleet, what you will find right when you join a fleet shard, you're going to see teams of the same kind of stuff that you're building. You're going to see hyperdrive bundle teams, and then you're going to see teams of people that are spending money. And those are three different things. So in the case of people who are just like you, that's why I tell new players that are free to play, target top 50 in fleet right when you first start out. You don't necessarily need to get number one. You just need to get top 50. As people buy the hyperdrive bundles, if you're a free to play player, they're automatically going to get ships and characters at 5 stars, and you can quite quickly pass them up, but you can't catch up with them if they just start the game and buy the hyperdrive bundle, join your fleet shard. You're going to lose, and that's fine. You're not worried about that. So against players like that, the thing that you need to understand, offense is what's going to win against these players. You have to be able to beat the Hound's Tooth, and you have to have enough damage to beat their fleet. Building a defense, building a good, solid, something that will hold, isn't really going to help you in the very early game, right? Which is why we recommend Geos, because Geos are a very simple fleet to build. They do tons of damage, and with the addition of the Vulture Droid, you can get through these Hound's Tooth and all that stuff. So my shards developed to the point where we've got quite a few people up top, but you can see here at number 22, it's still a pretty normal fleet, and that's 7 months into the shard here, going on 8 months now. So down here, if you just want top 50, you can see the competition for top 50 isn't crazy, you know, even 8 months in. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, for the people that are spending money, they're not going to be able to buy this premium capital ship. Now, with the Kenobi, with the packs they had in the store that allowed you to accelerate the purchase of the negotiator, that's a little bit unusual, but basically, even spending players can't buy these ships, normally speaking. So that means at some point, no matter how much money you've spent on the game, people that get these ships will float to the top of the arena, and that's fine. Okay. So, point number one, if you want good placement in fleet, spend a lot of focus on your damage dealers. If you get one tank that you can tank stuff with, that should be good enough. Don't worry about how your placement holds when you're not on your payout. Play for your payout. As long as you can climb, you're okay. For those who watch my channel, you'll know that quite early on, I got into a situation where I couldn't climb. So too many of the players that were doing hyperdrive and spending money were building fleets that I couldn't climb against. And I had to relic my Geo Spy to give myself enough damage to get past those ships. Okay? So that's kind of your early game thing. As long as you can climb, you don't have to hurry and build more fleets and different fleets and go crazy with it, right? As long as you can climb and get your placement, then you really only have to worry about doing enough damage to get through your opponents. Once people start getting these premium capital ships, then you're stuck keeping up at that point. You really gotta you really do have to either get a premium capital ship of your own, or you have to be working on a fleet that has enough damage to get through it. And pretty much the Rebel fleet can do it, the First Order fleet can do it, and then of course either one of the premium fleets can do it. So it's kind of a two-part thing. And I really do recommend the Houndstooth is a great early game tank, and that's all you need for tanking. You can tank anything with this. Sunfac is you can see Sunfac's in here, and I'm just using him as a second tank in my negotiator fleet here early on, and he tanks for days. He's still going. It's how far into the combat here. Let's see. What do we still have to kill here? We got to kill this hyena bomber. And then we got a spy that's over there in stealth. So focus on your damage early. Focus on your ability to climb. Build one tank, Houndstooth, hyena bomber, Imperial TIE bomber, any one of the pilotless tanks is fine. Houndstooth is fine, Sunfac. But one of those tanks is going to be enough. And then build your damage. And then you can... You can worry about your premium fleet above and beyond everything else, right? So once you've got your damage established and your climb established, then you just have to make sure that you're working toward negotiator or malevolence. All right, so many of these little ships. All right, there we go. Now we're going to get our fleet placement for the day over here in our fleet arena on Loquitur. All right, I'm going to catch up on chat now, see if there's been any questions while I've been babbling. I would like fleet raids to be introduced, like a Death Star or a Death Star raid. That would be cool. Nick Wilson says, I won my GAC match thanks to your Geo spy trick. Nice. That's awesome, Nick. ETA2 is also a Houndstooth killer. Yeah, that's what I built. That's what I built on my Loquitur account. again, what I did on the Loquitur account for ships was I built the Geos with the plan to go into this Galactic Republic negotiator fleet. Since then, I've changed my mind, and I think the most efficient way to do it is to build the Geos into the Malevolence and then work on a second fleet separately. Basically, you can divide up your arena fleet into 2 fleets for a long time, and that controls your guild or your ship galactic power. But yeah, if you're going the Galactic Republic route like I did, then Anakin's your guy. And this area effect skill does put on the buff immunity that stops the Hound's Tooth. So you really have to build, I think, one of 3 ships: the Anakin, ETA, the Vulture droid, and then the other one that's excellent at killing the Hound's Tooth is this Gauntlet Starfighter. I don't recommend that for early game because these characters are garbage. But if you really want to build the Empire fleet early game and you don't mind building a couple Mandalorians because maybe you like that kind of thing, this is the 3rd ship that I can think of that really is good at destroying. It's reliable. It's effective. It's reliable. Like getting rid of that Hound's Tooth. But yeah, that's your early game mechanics, right? Enough damage, something to kill the Hound's Tooth, and a tank, just a tank to hide behind. And then you should get top 5. You should get top 5 a lot. And as long as you can climb, you're good. That's what happened to me. I couldn't climb anymore. I had to build that spy to be able to climb. So that's what your focus is. It's not on holding. You don't care if you slide down to number 22 every day, as long as you can come back in the next day, get your placement. Happy Father's Day, everyone. May the Force be with you all. Oh, here's another Father's Day gift I got. Check this out. I now have official Mandalorian cup to drink out of on stream. Apparently, Grandma Maud tells me that my other cups were invisible and annoying. So this one will actually show up on camera. It's got a Mandalorian. It's got a straw for me to drink out of. Look how high class that is. That's classy. That's very... with the suit and tie, drinking out of a straw. I think that's a good look. It's a good combination. Nice. All right, I love bringing the ETA off the bench and getting a heal buff immunity on Hound's Tooth. It folds like a deck of cards when that happens. Yeah, absolutely. Dr. K says, Happy Father's Day, Loquitur. Well, I assume that's me, so thank you very much for Happy Father's Day-ing me. All right, folks, for those who've joined in, please, use the power of the dark side to cut that like button in half. Get rid of that thing. Smash it. Get it out of here. All right, then we're going to... I think we're just going to head into an account review. I think Pro is in here, right? I thought I saw him in the chat earlier. Yeah, he was in the chat earlier asking about the Mermaid Jedi. Oh, for anybody who's just joining in, if you look up higher in the chat, I did try to get some designs and set some stuff up for a merch store over on Teespring. So we're going to start having that link if anybody wants any Darth Loquitur gear. I also take feedback, so if you look at the designs and you think that the designs aren't what you want or could be better or whatever, hit me up on the Discord. Let me know what you think, and if it's a good idea and I think you're right and we should change the art or something like that, I can go in there and edit these things. So I'm not a great graphic designer or artist. I just used the art from the channel and put Darth Loquitur next to it. And left it at that, but yeah, you guys can check it out, see if you like it, and then we can have some merch. I'm working on how to give away from Teespring right now. I worked on it yesterday, and I could not see a way for me to just buy a T-shirt and send it to somebody else. It keeps wanting to only send it to my address, so I've got to run some tests on that and figure it out so that we can start to have some giveaways on the stream, and we'll see if we can get some kind of widget to to do giveaways, and then we can maybe every now and then, maybe once a week or something like that, we'll have a stream where we give away some Darth Loquitur t-shirts or whatnot, or maybe a phone case. I don't know, something. We'll try to keep making this stream a little more fun and a little more entertaining and rewarding as we go. All right, let's take a look at this account. ProTwoNub. It's an interesting name. You'd think it would go nub to pro, but this is ProTwoNub. So I guess as time goes on, he's planning to get worse and worse and worse and end up as a nub. If there's some other special meaning to your name, let me know. But it's kind of reverse of what you would think. Sarlacc refugees. Uh-oh. Hanging out with Boba Fett then. That's cool. 960,000 galactic power. We've got a starting account here with 423 in ships, 536 in characters. That's a pretty good split. We like the fact that there's lots of ships this early on. Oh man, we got the Geos with a relic spy. I like it already. Love it. So this fleet, man, I'm curious. I assume you get top placement in fleet with this, with your account at 1 million. Yeah, and we've got the Hyena Bomber and the Vulture Droid. We're setting up for that Malevolence. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. That's sweet. Got the Executrix. Put just a little bit of effort. Put some levels on Home 1, a couple skills on Home 1, so we have a second capital ship. I like this. This is something that I put like 50 levels on my Home 1 or something like that, and some skills over here in the passive. But yeah, just making this capital ship better than nothing, it helps. So that helps in your Grand Arena fleet defense or wherever you're putting that. So that's nice. And then once we build that Malevolence, we'll have the Malevolence, and then we'll be able to put these other capital ships under the Executrix. Or that's a lot of Galactic Republic. I mean, we're not that far off of going for Negotiator if you wanted to go for Negotiator. Huh, I'm curious. I'm curious which ship you're going for. I've seen this player at the top of Division 11. Yeah. Yeah, so Pro, tell me what you're doing for your main capital ship here. Are you actually going to go for the Negotiator and kind of leapfrog, or are you going for the Malevolence? Curious to know. But man, for 420,000 galactic power in ships, this is exactly what we want to see. Hyper-focused, just the stuff we need. 2 functional fleets for Grand Arena. Cassian's U-Wing as a reinforcement to just make things tick. This is nice. Anybody in this galactic power range, anybody starting out your accounts, this is the kind of focus that you're looking for. He's going the Malevolence. Yeah, 80 of 145. Nice. Beautiful. That makes sense. And then these ships, if you put Houndstooth, the Silencer, and the ETA as the starting 3 under Tarkin, once you get that Malevolence going, and then, pull some reinforcements with that, that's a dangerous fleet as well. The other thing you can do, and I've suggested this to a couple people, you can put Sunfac, Vulture, Hyena Bomber as your starting 3, because that's already awesome for the Malevolence. And then you can reinforce with some of this other stuff, like the, Houndstooth or whatever, if you want to. And then on your other fleet, you can take the 2 Geos, 2 Geos under Houndstooth, or 2 Geos with Anakin on offense, and you can just go in with heavy offense, bring Plo in as a reinforcement, heal yourself back up. So you got a lot of flexibility what you can do with fleets once you get your main capital ship. Lots of fun ways to divide up those ships. Fun ways that are also effective. Number 105 in Arena with a Vader on a Troopers team. Oh man, I'm loving this already. So he's got the Troopers, he's got the Geos. Vader and the Spy are relicked so that he can, this is for killing everything, this is for, climbing in fleets. He was smart enough to do the Phoenix first, so he's already got the Phoenix going. And where's the Thrawn? There's the Thrawn. 5-star Thrawn? Okay, so we still got a little bit to go to close that Thrawn out to 7 stars. But yeah, I didn't build the Phoenix. I hate the Phoenix, so I didn't want to build them. But now I have to go back and build them because it's pretty annoying to try to... yeah, you got to get them for Sith Eternal Emperor. So I should have done it first. It's something that I learned and regret. All right, and he's also got this little Mon Mothma team going here with Mon Mothma, Biggs Wedge, and the crew from the U-Wing. And I'm going to get that team going here very shortly. But in 5s, that's another nice little team. You can place Geos, you can place that Mon Mothma team. And even if it's not that great of a team, it's pulling the same kind of things from your opponent, which makes it hard for them to work through your defense. I like this account, though. I love the focus. I like the fact that it's just the stuff you need and not a whole lot of other fluff. And you're building up all the right stuff, right? So we got Jedi. It's basically the starting guide like we talked about, right? It's Jedi, Geos, Empire, and the troopers, yeah. Working our way into the Padme team here. So, and he did build this Sith trooper. I love that character. I love that character. That's awesome. So he's got the little Kylo Ren unmasked Sith trooper and Vader if he wants him. Cool. Okay, let me catch up on chat over here. And to throw a book, Bookish Jungles stopped in to throw a book at the like. Nice. Booking the like. Aiden says, hello, happy Father's Day. Cool. Loquitur, will you recommend the negotiator shards for crystals in the weekly shipments? Thomas Oliver. Roxy says, this is your account. It's very close to my account. It is, yeah. I can see where this person would have taken some inspiration from what I did, but probably is building the account in a smarter way than I did, because like I said, it did the Phoenix first, and didn't waste as much galactic power. Like I built a 5s and I built a bunch of stuff for the Rebels, thinking that I was going to go for CLS early, and then I never did that. So I got a bunch of garbage, and he does not have that garbage in his account. So it's like a leaner version of my account, which is awesome. Good stuff. All right, let's answer the question on the negotiator shards here real quick. I didn't realize there were negotiator shards in... Oh, there are. Okay. So I see something that says 1,200 negotiator shards for 1,200 gems. So 120 gems per negotiator shard. So A, that is not a good deal. In terms of efficiency, in terms of using your crystals, that's 12 Cantina refreshes that you're throwing away for 10 shards. It's not efficient. But it's a scarcity thing rather than an efficiency thing. And if I was at, what do we have to have, 145 shards to unlock this thing? If I was at 100 shards, 110 shards, something like that, and I was looking at getting my unlock, and this could save me potentially going into the next month to get my negotiator, I would drop it in a heartbeat. Yeah, and Wat Tambor is in there too. Wow, look at all this stuff that's in there. I didn't even know that stuff was in the shop. But yeah, so this is more of a scarcity thing. If you want to push your negotiator along and you're willing to spend it, you can't get it anywhere else, So yeah, if you're a spender, if you're, a minnow or better, then drop it on those shards, get them. I don't know if that's something that they're going to continue to have in the shop, or if it's just a Kenobi launch thing that's going to be very temporary. And if it's temporary, then get them while they last. I guess that's what makes the most sense. I have 105 of 145, and I'm definitely buying those shards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I didn't change the screen because I didn't want to. I mean, I suppose we can change the screen. I have to relink it, though. There's an issue here. Hang on a second. Okay. So, yeah, there you can see that the that the shards are in the shop somewhere. So yeah, if you're willing to spend on that kind of thing, but if you're a free-to-play player or, not spending much money on the game, then it's hard to justify. Like I think of everything in terms of Cantina refreshes. I'm giving away 12 Cantina refreshes, which is a ton of relic materials that I don't get. So, but that's I won't buy them on the Loquitur account, but on the main account I might buy them. I might pick those up because I'm still only got a 5-star negotiator on the main account, and I'm kind of sitting on my currency. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at mods here. See what kind of advice we have for mods. 290 on speed. That's nice. We've already got Stark up and running at pretty good speed. he did the speed mods on the Geo too, man. I'm telling you. 280. I'm loving this. This is just hilarious for Grand Arena, right? Because people do not expect this spy to be this fast. And it is a problem. It was so fun when NQA Hal was able to do the interactive GAC, because then you see, he's sorting through his team, and, those guys were working together, and there were several times where somebody said, how fast is that spy? And the speed on the spy just really makes it awkward, right? It just makes it awkward for your opponents. And so that's cool. So he's working on speed mods on a character that's, able to get 6-dot mods, which is cool. Someday these will go away. But for now, he's doing the same thing I did with the fast Geo spy. That's fun. That cracks me up. 260 on Dooku. That's pretty speedy Dooku. Vader's 250. Okay, 239. All right, and then we're going to drop off from there. But we're still, for where it's under 1 million galactic power, and we've already got 4 characters that are going pretty fast. So that looks good. Let's check Padme. So she's got speed, health, a defense mod there. Perfect. Perfect mods on Padme. No worries there. Anakin, speed, because that's what we've got. Potency on the cross, perfect. Offense. That could be crit damage early on. Crit damage probably works better here. Again, you have to use what you've got. Offense is not bad. But if you can get crit damage there, it's better. Level 73. All right. Well, we still got work to do on Anakin. And I know how this goes. You're constantly looking for credits. Like, you've got all these guys that need to be leveled up and mods and just no credits. So I get it. But yeah, for this account, I would say working on the Geos look to be in decent shape. Get them to 16.5 for the Watam Bor mission. But other than that, working on troopers and working on Padme. Seems good. So ProTwoNub, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's there's not much advice for me to give. Your account's already going in the right direction in just about everything. So I don't see any issues. Keep doing what you're doing. Always going to relic the Snow Trooper. That's awesome. Oh, I love this relic Snow Trooper. It makes me so happy. In 5s. It makes me sad in 3s. In 3s, his effectiveness is like, 1/5 of what his effectiveness is in 5s. It's amazing how bad he is in 3s. Because he has to get 3 critical hits to reset this. And if he misses even 1 critical hit, he doesn't reset it. So it's super annoying. So like all of the stuff that Snowtrooper is best at, he's just bad at 3s. Just bad at 3s. All right, let's see if ProTwoNub over here has any specific questions. Catch up on guild chat. I weep for the day you redo my account review. My mods need so much work. I can't get speed on the square mods to save my life. Well, statistics says that sooner or later you will. I think a square mod was my first good mod. I think that's the first one I hit a 20 speed on. Mandalorian. All right. So yeah, ProTwoNub, I think your account review is short and sweet and to the point. It looked great. You know, the fleets look great. The characters look great. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I don't see any reason to do anything different. You know what we should have done? What we should have done? We should have checked his currently number 151 in Division 11. Where did you finish? What's your highest finish? I'm curious. Division 11, okay, so we haven't done a full round of Grand Arena yet, or we've done one. And we're 633 Erodium. Okay. Well, this time around, I think we're looking at high placement in Kyber. Look at this. Number 151 in Division 11. Good job. Hey, Loquitur, I'm currently 20th in Division 11. Nice. That is awesome. This is my first GAC full month, says ProTwoNub. Yeah, cool. That's what I figured. Nice. 151 though. That's either one loss with some feats being done or no losses with not many feats. So I'm guessing you're probably 8 out of 8 at least so far, maybe not out of 9 after this round. That's great. My name is Mini KOI Brandon. That's awesome. I would love to see people, interested in my channel hanging out here with us that are at the top of the lists. That's fun stuff. All right, for people who have been showing up here, please, if you could do me a favor, get that like button taken care of. Need some more slashes over on that like button to make sure that we're getting ready to get these troopers up and going. Got to get the troopers powered up. Help me out if you could, please. All right, my first GAC, I finished 19th in Division 11. That's awesome. Man, getting top 20 in any division is hard. Joey the Goat said, I won every time in Division 11, but I played such heavy defense I can't full clear every time. Yeah, that's my problem. That's why I can, I always say that I'm looking to get Kyber, but I'm not really looking to, quote, win Grand Arena. Because I do like to win the matchups, and I can't bring myself to do like full clear versus full clear and hope for better efficiency. So I usually do the same thing. I end up, figuring out a way to play defensively so that I can win, and then I don't get enough banners to be in the top placement. That's good though. What's important is, are you having fun, right? So if you regardless of what your style is, if you're having fun, that's the big key to it, right? All right, are we ready to get in here and take a look at this Grand Arena stuff? Oh, ProTwoNub says, I made a mistake and lost the GAC round against the Jedi Knight Revan team. Yep, that happens. One battle. Brandon says the same, but he was still top 20 somehow. Lost the GAC, but got back up. Wow, if you're top 20 and you lost a round, that's really impressive. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on. I'm 652, I guess. I dropped around early on with the Loquitur account too, right? Like week 1, I think I dropped a battle, or I dropped a round. So yeah, I dropped one and I'm at 652. That's not very impressive. All right, let's take a look at feats. We're just doing trooper feats. Ooh, I gotta pay attention to fleet battles. I haven't won any fleet battles. Still gotta finish that one out. Got the trooper one to do. All right, nothing to see here. All right, in the overview, last round we won, and I did get a message from this Ravnavand player, and so we had a little chat about the matchup. It's always fun, you know, when people are willing to talk about the matchup a little bit. So that was nice. He was a good opponent. He did quite well, and we did manage to hold him on fleets though. He did well on fleets though. Look at this. So he killed the both of the starting ETAs, and just couldn't get through my Houndstooth, and I wore him out on his reinforcements. But that is pretty good performance against my fleet. So he came close to winning. All right, and then today's Grand Arena, Senator Zetas, and when you open up this screen and you see an arena team with full relics, it always makes you kind of go, ooh. That's scary. Alright, so stats on this gentleman. 690 in fleets, 976 in characters. Again, we're fighting up about 350,000 galactic power. That's okay. We're used to it by now. Fleet number 45, you can see he's building a very malevolence looking fleet here. So he's also got the Galactic Republic ships. So I don't know, maybe he's doing something similar to me where he's going for the Negotiator. But then he does have the Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, Geos. Lots of good stuff on fleet. A little bit in the home one, a lot on the Executrix. Looking like what we would expect to see. He does have this Rebel Y-Wing at 6 stars though, so I find that interesting. And anybody who farms Grief Karga kind of gets that for free. But yeah, I found that interesting that he had that ship up and running. Over in characters, those are the 5 relics. He's just relicked his arena team straight out of the gate. And so when I look at this, it makes me worried. Like I always talk about, you know, if you put this Jedi Knight Anakin, Padme, and Kenobi, if you put those 3 characters on defense, I really don't think I have anything that's good enough to get through those 3 characters on defense. And with my play style, I would definitely do that. I would just block things up and just leave it at that. Like, but I've got to assume that because he doesn't have much other good offense, then I make the assumption that he's not going to put this on defense, but rather he's going to bring it on offense. Because if he doesn't, his offense is looking pretty thin. We got Commander Luke here, a little bit of Vader, got some Geos, stuff in the middle, bounty hunters. There's that Grief Karga, like I said, he farmed him up and got that Rebel ship at the same time. So he does have a bounty hunter team. And this is another account where I think I would love to play this matchup in 5s. Because 5v5, he's got Geos, he's got Padme, he's got a Rebel team that includes C-3PO, he's got Ewoks, he's got these 5v5 teams that would make it really hard, you know, to get through. Enough good stuff to put on defense, enough good stuff on offense. He could divide this team up for several teams on offense. So in 5v5, this would be a heck of a fun matchup. In 3v3s, he suffers from the same thing I do. He's got the bounty hunters, he's got the Geos, he's got a bunch of teams that don't function as well when they get divided up into 3s. All right, let me catch up on chat over here. Let me guess, you're going to stretch him out on defenses as always. He'll be in Division 9 next season. Yeah, he'll move up. Loquitur, I just reached 78 and was able to farm my first Zeta at the fleet challenge with your fleet suggestion. That's awesome. Good. Good. That thing unlocks at 78 and you just get in there and you start hitting those Zetas. That is like the first great thing. That's a lot of account bloat. You know, it's not bad. He's got a lot of teams, but he's got the teams at a functional level. So he has functional Ewoks. He's got functional Phoenix. He's got, you know, some scraps down here from building the CLS and stuff like that. But it's not horrible. You know, it doesn't go on for days. I've seen, you know, plenty of accounts where the stuff just, you know, you got 63s and 74s and all kinds of stuff here in the middle. But this is all, you know, prerequisites for other stuff. It's all functional teams. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. So, yeah, we're just going to play the same defense that we've been playing the whole time and just make him spread out his relics. And he did. He beat the team in the front wall. He beat the relic spy. He beat the bounty hunter team. But that took away enough of his resources that he underestimated these Geos and didn't get through to fleet. So I think he's done, and that's what we're going to be fighting today. Here we've got CLS, and the CLS is not. It's not defensive. I mean it's kind of a weak Luke anyway, but it's not built up to be a defensive 3v3 Luke. So what's the speed on him again? 253. It's so easy to make that character pretty fast. So yeah, we can't sleep on this team. This is a team that can do some stuff. And then over here we've got, you know, first order team. That's not too bad. No Zetas on him. We should be able to work through this team fairly easily. We don't want to underestimate it, but not too bad. So what do we want to do for the Luke? We could Vader this. We could Trooper it. We've still got our Padme. I don't want to throw away the Troopers yet. I don't really want to throw away anything. I want to see what's on the back wall first. But we could spare Vader. I think if we, you know, use Vader here and we end up, you know, with Troopers and Padme on the back wall, I don't think there's anything he can have on the back wall that we're scared of. And again, we only have to clear these two zones and fleet. We don't really have to clear this back wall. So I guess, you know, go 1, 2, 3, make it a sure thing, and then go from there. So I'm thinking Vader. Do we have the Palpatine? So we can go Palpatine, Vader, Watt, and just carve through these guys and be done with it. That's what I'm thinking. I hope I can stay for 13 minutes. The mods are lurking if you need something. Hey, Nabokov. I need more likes. So mods, if you're lurking, get me more likes so I can power up my troopers. Let's get these troopers going. Alright, let's go in with this Vader. I expect to do one round and clean everything up. I'm super fast because rebels are all giving me speed too. So let's do this. Let's target 3PO. Do the Force Crush first. That should give us Merciless Massacre. And we're just going to call Luke out of here. Hit him. Hit him. And then we'll go back over to Chewbacca. We'll just do a basic on him. Finish him off. 3PO runs away. They did steal one banner from me, but I'm okay with that. At least they didn't do something crazy like kill Wat Tambor. Alright, back wall, Separatist Delight. We've got Geos. We've got some kind of Dooku Nute Gunray team back here, so he puts these guys under stealth. I have to kill Magna. But Magna's not big enough to be much of a threat, and the mods aren't even level 15 yet, so this is probably just the Jedi. We can Padme this, and trooper here. Let's do that. Oh man, we're still short. We're still short on likes. We can't trooper. No troopers yet. We got to do this. Need 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes. Tell a friend to come over to the channel and like real quick so we can get the troopers up and running. Got to go to the back wall now. We're stalled. We're stalled out for lack of likes. Troopers powered by likes. Alright, let's take these Geos out. We definitely will lose some banners. Alright, we'll just do the big SWAT first, put some pressure on them. Force the Brood Alpha to use his heal skill right away. That's good. Alright. And then pile in. Everybody get in there. Alright. Just keep working. Padme, shoot this Brood Alpha. We don't have any courage stacks built up yet, so that wasn't very impressive. Alright, summoning that again already. Yikes. Now we go for the courage stacks. And see what we can do. Not very impressive. Get him out of here. See, now we are not making good progress here, guys. Alright, let's work on the courage stacks again. I can't believe that I won't have enough damage to get through these Geos. That would be a bad thing. Kenobi's getting too tough, though. I mean, they're not triggering extra turns from Anakin, which... Alright, courage up. Let's work on courage stacks. Alright, now, maybe kick this guy out of here. That's it. That's game. Put it on auto. Done. Geos, still annoying 2021. / agree, Geos annoying. Yeah. Agree. Alright, let's get through this front wall. We have enough likes now to power troopers. That's good. Wonderful. Veer's in the lead. Stark, Piet. I didn't pick it off my list, so I gotta double check everything. Veers, Stark, Piet. Battle. 54, very nice. Yeah, Geos usually steal banners. They were just tickling me the whole time, though. Alright, let's target the Executioner first and just get a kill under our belt. Alright, and then let's put this on Stark. And then we'll shoot him. And then we'll shoot him. And we'll go back to him. Managing our turn meter to the maximum. 54 banners breaking through to the ships. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Let's take a look at what he's got for ships back here. He does have the Hound's Tooth. Yeah, see, this is nice. This is nice. He set this up real well. So he still had a good offensive fleet, and this defensive fleet is enough to be scary. But we can, you know, do our capital ship stuff on the Hound's Tooth. Then we can fry this Anakin with our Geo Spy, and then we'll be able to clean up the rest of that stuff. We'll have to muscle through the Hound's Tooth. So it's one of those things where, you know, once we get rid of Anakin, we're just gonna have to just, you know, just lean into that Hound's Tooth with damage and kill him that way. Alright, here's the Jedi, making sure we've got a Bastila lead on this time instead of an Ahsoka lead. I think the Bastila lead is slightly better than the accidental Ahsoka lead. Alright, we'll do this first. And then we're just gonna do a... Nope, we're gonna do nothing. Alright, let's see. We're just gonna do a basic. And then we're gonna send Yoda over here. That should kill him. Alright, and Dooku puts on the Newts. Or Newt. Gunray puts on the nukes. Let's just go ahead and spread that first. All right. Let's stun him. Just hold. Oh, nope, never mind. Pay the newts. Oh man, he's got extortion on everybody. This is, and I gotta get rid of it. This still got 2 characters left to kill, and I have to kill Newt twice, so I gotta get rid of the stacks. Oh, now I'm stunned, and there's more extortion stacks going on. Oh, I don't think I can keep up with the extortion at this point. We're gonna have to just try to beat him like this. Can't keep up with the extortion and the stuns. Oh, come on. We got to get this Newt out of here. Got to get this Newt out of here. Bastila's got to get back to her ability. Wow, that Dooku's going crazy. Alright, let's stun Dooku. Oh man, Yoda's down. Yeah, we can't keep up with it. Too much extortion. Alright, come on. Kill this Newt. We gotta kill this Newt. Gotta kill him before the battle ends. Too many stuns, though. Come on. Come on, Bastila. Resist it. Resist the urge to be stunned. Alright, alright, alright. No. Yikes. Okay. Okay, let's do this, and who else do we have? Let's do that. Alright, get in there, boys. Okay, let's stun Dooku. Just take him out. Auto the Newt Gunray. Not beautiful, but a win is a win. Alright, stacking banners. Moving toward Kyber. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We've got our fleet. And we will take in this extra tank here. We're gonna take in everything because we just want the win. And at this point we've already won the Grand Arena, so 1 banner or 2 banners doesn't matter. It just matters that we get everything killed in his fleet. Alright, let's go in. You should have taken stealth earlier with Grandmaster Yoda. I felt like I had to spread the buffs though, because I wanted to get tenacity up, which would stop the stuns for everybody. But the tenacity up lasted like no time at all, and I didn't get what I wanted out of that. So yeah, I thought spreading the buffs and getting the tenacity up was the key to winning that, and I was wrong. It was not. So alright, let's just do damage to this guy. Alright. He's doing damage back to us. We're going to have to bring in this Plo right now. Get rid of the threat of being dead. Each time we attack this Hound's Tooth, you can see we're getting just a little bit of damage on him. No, we don't want to do anything. Let's just basic. I was thinking about putting taunt onto Sunfac, but I want to wait until there's a better opportunity for that. Let's buff up. Now we've got to kill this Hound's Tooth so that we can get to this juicy Vader before he can do anything. Alright. Get in there. Now we can stun Ahsoka. Don't kill her. Don't kill it. No. Ah. I was hoping to get back around to Plo, and then we could have put that taunt back on Sunfac and healed him up and got a banner back. That's alright. It's 1 banner. We're not worried about it. Full clear, boys. 1302. So we've dropped 1 battle on Loquitur so far in That's not too bad. Certainly we won't get top place or anything. Where does that put us? 294. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Can I finish in the top 100 if I keep at it? If I do well in the 3rd round? Let's claim a couple feats over here. Get a few more banners. Alright, and then we'll have to get those fleet and squad ones done too. Alright, moving on up. Moving on up. Getting close to this Kyber. Still got a week to go. I don't know why I keep thinking this is week 4 and I keep looking at it and going, oh, too close. But we still got time. Still have time. With Newt, your own buffs dispel unless you pay the taxes. Yeah. Newt's good. You got to pay the taxes. You had a shot to kill Newt. Yeah. Did I miss an opportunity to kill Newt that first battle? Probably did. Yeah, but the extortion was going crazy. Once he stunned Ahsoka and had extortion on Ahsoka, that's tough to come back from because then the extortion spreads and you can't remove it, and it goes fast. And then your characters are all just removing the extortion. So at the point where I had extortion on everybody, I thought, okay, well, if I can just kill Newt and then be done with it, then at least I'd only have Dooku left, and then I could probably pay the taxes and beat the Newt. Didn't work out that way though. I thought it would, but it didn't. Let's talk about Conquest. Let's talk about Conquest, boys and girls, because I'm proud of myself. I really am. Look at this. Our account is 1.3 million galactic power. Normal goes all the way to 4 million. So you would think, got to be somewhere around 3 million to beat this thing. But man, look at this. Look at this, guys. 360 on my score. I don't think I can get to 425. I think I'm a long way from 425. But I did not think I could get box 6 on my Loquitur account. Look at this. 20 shards, 16 shards over here. All this free loot, 5 Zetas. This is a really good reward crate that I'm able to get at 1.3 million. It's amazing. It's amazing to me that at that low of galactic power that we can close this out. Now, right at the end, in Sector 5, I ended up getting 2 purple discs in Sector 5. I think one was at the end of Sector 4 and one was somewhere in Sector 5. And this deadly momentum, when you've got a few of this ruthless things going on, is really some good stuff. I ended up just using the basic vitality just to give more hit points and protection to my team. So as long as I can live through the first volley and get something going on my own, do some damage, then deadly momentum kicks in. So, I mean, I did get lucky with a really good disc. This one was massively overpowered. You can also make a very good, a team like with the, where is it? I'm missing all this stuff. I wish you could see these, but like the offensive buffs and defensive buffs and heal over time buffs that you can get at the start of your turn. Where is it? Man, do I have no heal over times? But there's several things that you can do to get buffs up, and then this massively overpowered goes off so quickly that you can really dominate. So I did get lucky with some good discs, and I could mess around with those. But still, I don't know. What do you guys think? 360 tickets, burritos, whatever you want to call them. Those aren't the burritos. The payouts, the burritos. These things, chips. I don't know what you call these tickets. But but yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for getting all the way up to box 6. What do you guys think? Deadly momentum is so good. I'm stuck on Rey. You did well. Once you get Nest going, the Separatists are no problem. I'll be able to get more 3-star wins because you can just put in a Nest and get a 3-star win. Do you switch your data disks throughout the event? Yes. So the main thing with the data disk comes down to this. Turn meter removal disks are excellent. So the ones that say, remove a little bit of turn meter. But when you get to the end boss here, if you want to win this in any way, you cannot have any turn meter removal in your kit. So for Rey and I think one of the other feats, they actually want you to remove turn meter. So if you want to have a chance at all of this, you pretty much have to bring in the discs that remove turn meter. Once you get to Kylo, you cannot remove turn meter. Every time you remove turn meter from him, remember, SLKR, his ability is that every time you remove turn meter, he gains, I can't see it on here, but he gains health and protection. And if you have any of those discs in your inventory, you lose. So what I do, in the first 2 sectors, I get generally good discs. I'm not at the point in the game on either account where I feel like I can I'm not going to put in any discs and I'll make it. Somebody told me that they don't even put discs on until Sector 4. Well, okay. I mean, if your account is so good that you can get 3 stars on all those events up to Sector 4 and then decide on your discs, that's cool. That saves you from changing them out. But I just put on whatever good utility discs I get. And then by Sector 3, you kind of figure out if you've got a Ruthless or a Buff or the one that when you put debuffs on them, it does damage equal to their % of their max health. That's a gimmick that you can do if you can get several of those discs and some things that do debuffs. You can ramp that up. But yeah, so usually by Sector 3, I'll have to change out a disc or 2. And then by then I will have found my groove. And then it's only a matter of swapping out those turn meter things to do the feats. What do you buy with the Conquest currency? So on my Loquitur account right now, I'm buying gear. The shards that come out of there for Ahsoka and the Razor Crest, it's the only place in the game that you can get them. So by spending my currency here, I'm kind of throwing away my chance to get the Ahsoka sooner. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until she gets knocked down a level, and when she's available in the normal shops, then I'll start pushing more to try to get that Ahsoka. But for right now, I'm just getting stun guns. So basically, I'm waiting for stun guns to show up right here in this tab, the Mark V stun guns, and that's pretty much all I buy. Maybe I bought stun cuffs here one time, something like that. But the Mark V stun guns do show up here. You can buy them when Conquest isn't running. So last Conquest, I think I ended up with 320 discs, and then over time I was able to buy more of those. But yeah, I'm just buying gear. On my main account, then for sure the only thing that I'm buying is cat shards. All right, so if we go over here to the ALEURA account, we take a look at this galactic Conquest. All right, check this out. Boom, done. Max reward, 90 shards here. And we've got, we need 130 right now. And we got the 5 free ones in the mail, so we're at 135. So we'll get 90 more, and then in the next Conquest, as long as I can close out the top crate again in the next Conquest, then we're going to have Ahsoka. I did save up currency here. You see, on my main account, I was only spending on disc changes, and I was hoarding up currency. I didn't buy a whole lot of the Razor Crest. I think I bought it once or twice. But on this account, I don't really need all of the gear stuff as much you know, I can wait. So because of that, then I got to focus my currency on you know, getting the stuff that I can only get out of here. The discs that we had over here, we did get a purple disc with this booming voice, but I tried it and I couldn't make it work. So I don't know if somebody's got a clever idea on how to make booming voice work. You know, I even tried it with an SLKR team and then fed him a bunch of turns, and then every time he took a turn, everybody assisted, and it was lame. The things that give you potency, offense, those things do much better for you. And honestly, in terms of discs on my main account, I got garbage. I got complete garbage for discs. I couldn't get any synergy. I couldn't get the you know, under 100% discs going, the relentless or whatever. I couldn't get the buffs going. I had nothing. So I just put vitality on, entrenched, some damage over times, the potency thing, another entrenched, more vitality. So I just made my team healthy and get through the first wave. And then it's just all turn meter removal, turn meter removal. So that's all I did on my main account. I just made my guys healthy enough with this entrenched protection up that they get through the first volley. And then, you know, we started picking them apart. And once we start taking turns, you know, we just steal so much turn meter from the opposing team. What is this? 13, 21, 26. 26% turn meter every time we do anything. And on an area effect to steal 26% turn meter from the whole other team. So that's what I did on my main account. Just and every time 5 characters go, it's so much turn meter that the opponent never gets to take a turn. A lame gimmick, for sure, but it's all I could pull off. Still got the full clear though, so that's good. Oh man, we're over on energy. We gotta throw away a bunch of energy here real quick, guys. Let me throw this energy away. Got Queel going, got him to gear 12 now. I know I'm supposed to be working on Ray, but I do want to get this Queel going because when I get Cat unlocked, Queel plus Cat is just going to be fun. I feel like that's going to be fun. And even if it's not end game, you know, breaking stuff, I still feel like there's something there with those two characters together that's going to be hard for the opponents to deal with. So that's all I'm looking for. All right. Let's catch up on chat. I buy stun guns or raid gear, the ones for 50 instead of 75. Ah, that's cool. What teams do you use to get so far in Conquest? I struggle to get halfway through Sector 2. On which? Oh, on the Loquitur account specifically. How often do you acquire stamina stim packs, and how do you do this effectively? I never use stim packs. Never, not ever. Remember to make Piet faster than Veers on the Loquitur account before the next GAC lock. Yeah, I should do that. I should do that right now before I forget. So characters, let's see. Piet. What's his plus on speed? 98. Let's go in here and make a loadout from this real quick. Speed loadout. Create a new loadout. Nope, that's not what I want. Delete it. Create from this. Okay, there we go. So did I already have that as a loadout? No, I didn't. Okay. So we've got that. What we could potentially do, I think if we go to Veers and we swap the loadouts, this one should already be here, right? Stark. Piet. Alright, well, let's just be safe and make that as a loadout so that we know it was Veers. We'll take this one that was from Piet. Put it over here. Confirm it. And then we'll go to Piet. Where are you, sir? There's the Piet. And then we'll go in here. Assign a loadout to him. Confirm that. Alright. So did that do the trick? Should have done, right? So he's at 246. And Veers is... Veers might still be faster, though. 256. Yikes. Alright, we can fix this. We can fix this, right? All we have to do is just find something which is not... let's do arrows that are speed. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Alright, so, oh man, what do we want to do here? Do we just want to remod Veers? We'll just save these mods for something else, and we'll just put Veers mods onto Veers. Offense set. I think we could do an offense set, right? Do the crit avoidance. Okay. Let's see what we can cook up here real quick as an offense set. That doesn't have speed on it. Let's sort these by speed. Yikes. Alright, what do we have? There we've got 10 speed. Here we've got 8 speed. Fine. Assign that. Let's see what we got here. 11 speed with 2 hits. That's good. Lots of potency. It's too good for him. Too good for this Veers. Okay, let's see. Offense with an offense. That's good. Get that assigned. And then, what do we want here? Crit chance. Crit chance. Offense with crit chance. Crit damage would be perfect. Crit chance with crit chance. Offense, offense, offense. Well, let's see. Let's see. What else could we do? What's this? I think that's going to be our best bet, right? We'll just put crit chance on him for now. And then we will put a speed arrow on here. And that should be okay, right? I mean, I don't think that's got enough speed. It's not a speed set. Some speed, but not enough to outspeed Piet. That's the goal. Alright, what are we looking at? 229. Nice. Alright, good. Veers solved. And then we can make a conquest set for him later. Mod stream! Alright, so somebody had asked me what teams I was using to advance in Conquest with the Loquitur account. So if we go in here, you'll see that I've actually got Conquest teams set up. So the important thing is to pay attention to these feats, right? So this thermal detonator feat, for example, if we want to complete that, we've got to go into one of these battles with a crew that can put thermal detonators. So what we did for that is we built up a team. You can see I've got my Conquest tab here. So I do the Padme team with the Clone Sergeant in it because I want to save Yoda. Then I've got this Jedi team that I can use when I need Jedi. I've got the Trooper team that I can use. This is, you know, one of my main teams. So probably 80% of everything that's good is done with the Padme team and with the Trooper team. Then I've got Vader for the damage over time and a full Sith team. We've got the Geos. This is the full Sith team that we're using, so when we need specifically Sith, Emperor, Vader, Dooku, Sith Trooper, and Marauder. Then here's the Detonator team. So we've got this Zam Wassel that we built to 4 stars. We had the stuff from Bronzium Shards or wherever we got it. I mean, it wasn't, I didn't make a concerted effort to go shop for Zam Wassel. But since I had her and I could unlock her, then I just built her up enough to get the skills on this leadership to 7. So they, when a bounty hunter ally uses a special ability, they do thermal detonators. So all we have to do is just take this team in against some team like these Ewoks, and we'll be able to place thermal detonators onto the opposing team. So you can see Zam's the weakest character. She gets taken out right away, and she could put a bunch of thermal detonators on herself. But now you can see whenever we do anything with these bounty hunters, we're putting detonators on. So just by playing the special skills, the detonators go. We do the mass assist with Grief Karga, we're going to get a detonator. So that's how we do it. It's that simple. And then you get the detonator feat. I wonder if we can just auto this. Let's see what happens if we auto it. And then we can keep talking. So that's, if you want to do Conquest, then that's what, my opinion, that's how you have to do it. You gotta maybe invest in a few of these gimmick teams. I do have Darth Maul in the lead spot. I don't know if you noticed that, but on my full Sith team, I have Darth Maul lead. Not doing too bad for auto. Alright, Django needs a kill. There we go. Got Bounty Hunter's Resolve back. Get him, boys. Oh, no. Come on, Django. It's down to you, buddy. There you go. Alright, and we probably placed like, 15 thermal detonators during that battle, something like that. So that's how you get some of these feats done. And then by having Darth Maul as one of your Sith, I think in this we had, nope. Where is it? We gotta go to Sector 5 maybe. Evade and damage over times. So in the Vader team, we also put the Maul lead for dodges. And in the end, I didn't need to close this feat out to get that box. But that was my method to try to complete this feat, was to put Maul lead with my Vader team, and then while I was getting my damage over times, I could also get my evades, potentially. But I didn't even need to close that feat out. So it just would have been a matter of running that enough times to get that feat at that point. What I'm seeing is that I'll need a lot more relics and much better speed on my mods. No. So just to be clear, speed is not the way to go in Conquest. Speed is the way to go in the game. Don't get me wrong. Don't stop working on speed. But in Conquest, you very quickly get to a point where, I've got teams that are running 386 speed on a normal character, and it can't go first. And then you come in with a Galactic Legend, and usually your Galactic Legends can still go first at like insane speeds. So you get Kylo Ren unmasked with Leader's Resolve and extra speed, and you can go first. But by the time you get up higher in these battles, you have to have ludicrous speed to be able to go first. So for this, you're better off with a team like Padme, Jedi, even that bounty hunter team to some extent, where you can soak the initial hits and then get your gimmick going. Surviving the initial damage is the way to go. So even on the Vader team, you gotta Vader don't go first. Even with a bunch of stuff against rebels, I'm 250 speed and all the bonuses on your side and all the bonuses for having a full team of rebels on the other side, and Vader won't go first. So Nabokov says Conquest is bad. It's broken. Ludicrous speed. Cheers for anybody who got that reference to Spaceballs. 2 leaders resolve, 4 times entrenched. They aren't stacking, and I can't get a turn with a leader. Love the Spaceballs reference, even if it wasn't on purpose. Oh yeah, it was on purpose. Ludicrous speed. Druish? That's funny. She doesn't look Druish. There's even if you're a younger generation and Spaceballs is not like on your timeline of movies, there are so many good one-liners in that movie. You gotta watch it. Anybody who hasn't seen it, load it up on your Netflix this afternoon and take a look. Spaceballs, hilarious movie. Hilarious. Yeah, so like Nabokov says, in hard mode, it doesn't matter. I mean, let's see. I might be able to demonstrate this because I don't have anything on. So let's see what we've got. And stamina is an issue, right? Because a lot of times you really can't fight at 100% stamina. You'll be down at 93% stamina and you got to throw a few battles for the day. Stamina also takes away from your speed, so you just get stuck in this cycle where it's brutal. So let's just pick a team here. What, Geos? Geos shouldn't be that fast, right? Let's see if they've got the over-prepared. Their over-prepared is only 20%. So we're looking for somebody with like the crazy over-prepared. You know what? Let's just do Geos because it's only 20% over-prepared, right? It shouldn't be crazy. Yeah? Okay. So let's go in here, and let's go in here with our troopers. All right, and remember, Moff Gideon is 386 speed, guys. 366 plus 20 from Veers, 386. Go first. All right, here we go. Taking on Geos. Not even close. Look at my turn meter. Look at the turn meter on these guys. Right? Now I can get a turn. Maybe I can come back from it. We can drain their turn meter. Get ahead of them. Take a bunch of turns. So now that we're in recovery mode, right? Now that we soaked those initial hits, we're good to go, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're not as good to go as I thought. All right. Come on, get a kill. Get a kill already. Holy cow. Come on, get a kill on these Geos. There we go. So once we get going, we're okay. But you see, we got to take 3 or 4 hits before we even get going. And then we can daze everybody, and then it's just auto. But yeah, if you don't have, if I didn't have those discs that were giving me the initial protection up, I've got at least 2 of them on this account for that initial protection up. And if I didn't have that to survive the initial volley, they would have killed my whole team. Remember, what we're rocking on this account is just a bunch of decay turn meter, some vitality, 1 entrenched here, 1 entrenched here, 2 vitalities. Okay, so we're just building up our hit points and then using that to gain a bunch of protection up and just surviving those initial hits. And once we survive the initial hits, then we can come back and put them down. Geos are super fast because of malicious minions. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm telling you guys, it's this way in hard conquest. You just got to plan to go second. If your tactic is to go first and win, once you get into hard mode, I think even in easy mode, you just cannot assume that you're going to go first. You can't. You just got to prepare to go second. And it takes a lot of teams out of the running. You know, there's just a lot of teams that get a lot worse with that mechanic. But that is the game of conquest, right? You got to be able to go second and win. All right, what else we got going on over here? How about we take a look at some Grand Arena stuff? Nabokov says the point to where because of the bugs costing me the big box is very likely. Wow. 2 liters resolves. Yeah, okay, we read that already. Okay, so looking at the ALEURA Grand Arena, if we go in and take a look at what happened last time, we ran out of teams and struggled on the back wall, and this guy just wrecked us. Holy cow, look at this. Just one battle. I don't think he dropped a single battle on the whole full clear. Look at this guy. Crazy amounts of power. Boom. Done. Last row. Yeah. Look at that. Not a single dropped battle on every zone, every character, everything. 26-42 win. Brutal. That guy made me look like a chump. Nice. All right. Opponent for this time around. Similar stats. Similar on ships and characters. Going in to take a look at his fleets. He does have the Negotiator all set 7 stars. Malevolence all 7 stars. A bunch more capital ships in the running. Chimera and Executrix all done. Home 1 and Endurance in the background. So we have potentially 6 fleets that he can use. He's got everything. He's got ships for days here. Geos are there. The pilotless stuff for the Malevolence. IG-2000 is done. So more stuff. Relic level Bosk. Emperor Shuttle. So definitely an Empire fleet, Galactic Republic fleet, Rebel fleet, and Separatist fleet. So he's in good shape on ships. I'm actually threatened by what he has. It's scary. And then in characters, we've got Sith Eternal, Skywalker, tons of stuff. Grievous, Padme. Nothing unusual. I mean, it's all the stuff that we see every time in these accounts. Both Revens, CLS. Darth Malak. He does have troopers up and running with Gideon. So all of the C requirements, of course. Wat Tambor's at Relic 5 for the Challenge Tier Rancor raid. Sith Empire Trooper, all this stuff. Good stuff. Relics for days. Relics for days. No Jedi Knight Luke though, so I didn't see JKL in here. It felt to me like this account was old enough that it might have it, but I didn't see it. So that's at least some small relief. So we played pretty standard against this guy. Put out all of our teams. Oh, he's played. Okay. Let's see how he did. Yes, my Mon Mothma team got 1 hold. I always like to see that hold. That's good. All right, then here, single battles on all this stuff. As to be expected. All right, and then the Triumvirate ran him out of teams on the back wall with the Triumvirate. Phew, 1 battle on all these teams too. Man, stuff for days. Okay, let's take a look at what we got on defense. I haven't even seen this yet, guys. I'm just looking at it now for the first time, so it's all new to me. So he has a couple teams like I've got where he's got these relic level leftovers that he's putting in to try to make something work. All right, this team is, oh God, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. This team is terrifying, right? I mean, we may have to Padme this or something. Then we've got the Grievous here. Then over here we have the Luke. Probably put C against Luke, SLKR against this Revan. And then we've got a Night Sister team. Pretty standard. No tricks on this team. It's just the Tals and Daka and Night Sister. All right, so I feel like I'll burn up my 2 GLs over here right away, just getting through to the back wall. Because I don't have something else that's more efficient to deal with these guys. All right. So let's see. So we can do that first and then see what we've got left. Is there anything here that we can nest? I mean, we could nest any of this stuff, right? Either one of these teams could be nested. How much potency do we have on this Dooku? He's got potency on him. 129%. No chance of nesting that. Yikes. All right, let's go catch up on chat. See what we got going on over here. More lightsabers are needed. Thanks for the reminder. Cool. Grandma Mod's in the chat. Y'all be good. Have fun storming the castle. Well, there's another reference for you. Does anybody catch that reference? Have fun storming the castle. Happy Father's Day, Sith Lord. Nice. All right, this one I think we just... this is just C plus Watt, right? I mean, we don't... Do we even need anything else? Do we want to take Shore Trooper in here just to have a tank just in case? Or take our set tank? Yeah, that might actually save us banners, because if we take in this tank and they can't kill Wat Tambor, I might just lose some banners on Sith Empire but not get Wat killed. Seems good. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Close. It's from The Princess Bride. It's from The Princess Bride. When they go to see Miracle Max. All right, ARC Trooper gets linked. And then, oh, Wat Tambor, okay. That's cool. Princess Bride, oh, Rotofire got it right. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got to target him, I forgot. Okay, let's take away his protection. His protection goes fast. Oh, it cracks me up. 4 times as fast against Jedi. All right, 5s. Oh, what happened? Oh, they fixed something about the way his protection works. I do not like that. What? I was not aware. I was not aware that that got changed. Uh-oh. And my link falls off and I don't keep vacuuming his protection. That is not a good thing. Wow. Okay, so this is no longer an auto win, I guess. I guess. Come on, get him. All right, okay. Huh. Did you guys all know that that was fixed? I didn't realize that that got changed and fixed. I think we're still fine. Yeah, we're still fine. This close to greatness. This close. It hasn't been changed. Gas didn't take enough turns to lose all of his protection. But the way it used to work was that the link stayed on gas. The link stayed on gas. So, like, once he sat down, there was still a link on him. And now the link is gone. The link goes away. Okay, who do we have here? We've got Bastila Fallen. We can just... These are low enough relic. We don't have to... We can solo this with SLKR, right? We don't have to worry about the them doing enough damage to kill us. At least I don't think so. All right, let's take Bastila. Okay, and then this should kill Bastila. And then we just work on this. And that, and we're done. Okay. All right. I just get worried when it's like Relic 7, Malik, Relic 7, DR, because then it feels like they do have enough damage to kill you. It hasn't been changed. Oh, that's still the same comment. Okay, so what are we going to do against Night Sisters? Hey, does this resistance team work against Night Sisters? Isn't that what we were going to take her in against last time? Was the Night Sisters? Does that work? I really want this team to work. So does the JKR team work against Night Sisters? Right here. That versus Night Sisters. Does that work? If somebody could comment in chat, I would appreciate it and let me know if this is a winning or losing kind of a thing that we're planning here. Because I can always just trooper it, use my 5 sacrifice trooper team just to make sure that we get that taken care of. Low banners, but, we'll win it. But if we can do it with this resistance team, then that saves us another good team for somewhere else. I just don't know these matchups well enough. I think this works against Night Sisters, right? Because we'll just run circles around them and take their turn meter away and kill the zombie and then kill all the other Night Sisters. I feel like this works. I want to try it out. Nobody in chat has any comments for me. All right, well, I'm probably going to go in over my head then. All right, well, here we go. Each time you kill a zombie, you feed them turn meter. Well, we have to kill a zombie once. I feel like Han is the weak link there. So there's that, but no idea if it works. All right, well, maybe we ought to take in something a little safer. Take in something a little safer. What would that look like? We could do a... I need to try this. I need to try this team somewhere. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take them in on the back wall. For right now, we're just going to take in bounty hunters. Destroy this Night Sister team. And then move on to the back wall. Optimal 3v3 team is Jedi Training Ray, BB-8, and R2-D2. Well, my R2-D2 is not in good shape. He's like gear 11 or something. So, there's that. Alright, guys. Let's get a turn in here somewhere. Too many stuns. I hate how many stuns this team gets. And now I may not get enough health and protection back to get rid of all these plagues. Oh boy. This is going poorly. Alright, come on. We got to get this contract up. Got to get this contract up. Man. Come on, guys. Ugh. Yuck. I didn't back out. I thought I could have done better there. All right, we'll just take in something. We'll just clean them up. Experiment failed. Experiment failed. Let's see. What do we got that can clean these guys up pretty easy? Let's see. I'm getting too casual. I'm playing badly because I know that my opponent got stopped. So you know what? Let's just be sure that we clean them up. All right. Let's be sure. And let's find out what's on that back wall. All right. Killing Kenobi. Let's just take out this zombie. Get to this juicy Mother Talzin behind it. All right. Losing turns again. So many stuns. Okay, SWAT. Did that get another? I didn't see if that got another stack of the zombie unique gone. Wow. Taunt. All right. And we're good. Yuck. Okay, let's go to the back wall now. See what we got back here. Geos, bounty hunters. This is easy. We can do that right away. We know how this works. I like the Vader plus Watt on Night Sisters. I can agree to that. That's a good tactic. Vader and Watt. I just didn't know what I was going to find on this back wall, so I didn't want to throw away good teams. Okay, let's try to kill Mission. Man, Mission is sneaky. She's hiding. There we go. All right, now let's get back our protection and be done with this. If you have Django Zeta, he also prevents revives. Boba Execute does the same. Yep, that's all true. I figured with the bounty hunters we would be able to weather a few of those stuns, get to the contract real fast, and just poof that DACA. But yeah, just way too many stuns. Way too many stuns. Okay, so we've got some stuff back here. Vader here if we need it. Whatever. We've got tricks. All right, so this is probably the team that we have to pay the most attention to. How fast are they? They're not fast, and I have to kill Magna Guard first. I mean, Dooku is fast enough, right? Dooku's going to be, what, 300 speed, something like that? Yeah, 300. But not to the extent, I mean, so what I'm thinking is troopers here. I'm thinking we just go in with troopers, mass assist here, just kill him. Whatever these guys do in stealth, I should be able to deal with them. I feel like we can just hit Dooku so hard that he's just gone. So I'm thinking troopers right here on this Nute. Just trooper them on out of here. We'll have to do the first mass assist on him, though. Maybe we don't even have to do a mass assist. Let's see. Veers do Dark Trooper. Get a kill. If Dark Trooper can get the kill on his turn... How many hit points does this guy have? Whoa. Yikes, look at that protection. Whoa. Whatever. That is a lot of protection. Okay. Oh, man. So then do we just have to Vader this? I think we may have to just use Vader here to guarantee that we can get to this Dooku. Do we have to Vader it? I think we might have to. And then is Vader fast enough to get past Dooku? So if we did Vader, Thrawn, we already used up our Wat Tambor, right? So then we just need one more Sith or Empire. And then he would get 4 times 8. So Dooku is still faster. So then we would need a tank. And we've got a shore trooper in here somewhere, right? So we could just shore trooper, soak the damage, kill the Dooku. And then from there on out, I'm not too scared of any of the other stuff, right? All right, let's see. Then what will you hit Geos with? We still got our nest, right? We can still potentially just nest the Geos or trooper the Geos. We've got stuff. Stuff for the Geos. Yeah, I think Traya is on defense. Yeah, Traya is definitely on defense. I've got the Triumvirate on defense. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because I'm actually afraid of this stupid Dooku. It's crazy. All right, hide and stealth. Do your thing. We know that's gonna happen. Let's swap this over to Vader right away. Just because. All right, and then let's do this. And then call Dooku. Okay. Khal Drogo. Call Dooku, Khal Drogo. Sounds familiar. Let's see. Let's just get that done, fractured, so that we don't have to deal with any more taunts. And then we're just going to work on getting protection back for banners. Okay. Don't have to worry too much about killing him. Let's just get protection back. Let's get protection back. Let's continue to get protection back. That's one banner lost. See if we can get back around to it again. Vader will probably kill him. Yeah, just whatever. It's done. One banner that we can't get back. Okay. But that's taken care of. Now we got to sort this Grievous. Who kills Grievous? Does JTR kill Grievous? Let's see. We've got the clone team, but a 3v3 clone team against full relic Grievous is scary. It's scary. Somebody said that JTR does beat Grievous. Is that right? Does she beat Grievous? What does she beat? Traya on defense. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What have I got? I think I may have to just trooper this. Clone troopers. And just hold out, get the sacrifice. Rexolate him. I think that's the way it's got to work. All right, well, let's just do the little trooper team on him. Then Here we go. We'll try to punch way up. You have to punch way up with this team. And I'm just going to work on tickling this guy first, because he's we're not going to kill that with our troopers early on. Okay, about to set off the clone bomb here. All right, good. Stop taking turns. Okay. Just got to get one more turn to the Rexolate. So we're not going to kill him. We are going to kill him. Okay. And then we're going to kill him. And then we're going to kill him. Just a matter of time. Dirty wins. Dirty but good. That is too close. What is a better team, Padme or CLS? In general, Padme is going to be better. The CLS team is just expensive. You have to unlock CLS first. Then you have to get Chewie, which means you need bounty hunters. You got to wait for Raid Han. You need probably C-3PO, which means you got to build Ewoks. And then you need Chewpio. So it's a really good team, but if you're an early game player and you're trying to sort out and get all of those different requirements met and get those characters, it can be rough. It can be rough. All right, so we're not going to focus on the back wall yet. Let's get, let's see. So we have to decide where to use our troopers. Now the troopers could work here. Easy. Is there anything back here that's scary enough for us to want to trooper? We could potentially trooper right here. Get that out for free. And then we could use our nest somewhere else. All right, let's take a look at this. Because I think we can nest one of these teams. 58% potency, nothing to worry about there. He doesn't give potency, right? And nobody gives tenacity down on this team. He has potency. He can steal some turn meter, that's it. Intimidation tactics doesn't daze, right? So we don't care about that. So we could potentially do nest there. This, not enough potency. He has healing immunity, right? He has healing immunity. 63% potency. Crit chance, crit damage. So he does not have enough to get that onto us. Maul also has days, right? 3.4% potency. How is that even possible? The character has 0% potency at relic level? How is that even possible? Is that true? That is crazy. Trooper on Geos and Nest should take down the team. Should take down the Tarkin team. I think Nest could take down this team. I mean, this does a lot of damage. Inflicts offense down, which is annoying. Probably not enough potency to do it, though, right? I think Nest beats this team. Yeah? Why not? No buffs? It's buffs or debuffs, right? Huh. So let's just think about this for a second. Let's make sure that we're... Whenever an enemy loses a buff or a debuff, so they don't get too many buffs. So I don't think we won't stack a lot. We won't stack a lot of damage, but they can't heal through it, right? The Marauder can't heal through it, I don't think. Griff says hello there. Man, I want to try Nest against this team. This is potentially a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. But I really want to try it. Or should we just do it here because it's more of a sure thing? Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I kind of really want to just try this. I want to try this. We're going to try it. We're going in. Don't think, do. Well, after you've had a good think, I guess. All right. And then let's just target that Marauder. All right, let's try this. $50 banners for Nest. That's fine. All right. Then what do we have here? Tarkin. Tarkin's going to fight the Resistance. We're doing it. We're fighting the Resistance. All the way down at the bottom. I maybe potentially need to make 2 3v3 tabs. I see a 50, so it worked. Nice. All right. Let's go in there against Tarkin. Let's see what we got with this Resistance. All right. Hand wave. Wiggle. Got to get rid of these staggers. Let's see. We call him to assist so that we also get an assist from somebody else. We'll just do a basic. Wiggle. Kill that. Kill that. We're going to do a basic so that we get the stagger. Hand wave over here. Call him to assist. It's a lot of turns we're taking. For sure, we're taking a lot of turns. All right, got to do basic. Hand wave. Call him to assist. We're not recovering any protection. I thought this team had somehow protection recovery. No? All right. Annoying the Royal Guard. You know what else didn't happen? We didn't disconnect. So that's good. Was too massive. It had to be censored. That last fight was censored by CG. That's funny. Censored by YouTube. All right, what do we got on fleets over here? We've got the... We've got an Empire fleet that Vader's going to come in as a reinforcement. And we've got the Negotiator fleet with the BTLB. Look at this, 511,000 galactic power in that fleet. That is a yikes. That is a yikes, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is the best team that he has left. Troopers are the best team that we have left. So we can trooper the Geos. Select them. Where is that big, beautiful dark trooper? Where is he? Where is he? Did I pass him up already? Nope, there he is. All right. Let's get in there, guys. Make me proud against these Geos. Okay. Let's link up this Dark Trooper. Mass assist on this brute. Big damages. We're just going to go in with the fist. Straight up with the fist. Oh, it wasn't enough. Would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? It wasn't enough. Oh, that's no good. They're taking stacks. They're taking my stacks. Bam. Bam. All right. Let's just do area effect. Get some health and protection off of them. Let's get a kill so we work our turn meter. Punches to the face. Geos down. Geos down. All right, then we've got this bounty hunter team here that we need to bring in something good. Something good against the bounty hunters. Probably Hux and that, and not enough damage. How are we going to get damage onto these guys? First order officer. So we can work it back to Hux. I don't know if that's enough damage. Feels like we're light on damage for that one, boys. What do y'all think? Is that going to be enough damage? I don't know what else to put in there, though. Hux only works if it's all first order, right? I think. We've also got an Empire team where we could put in Gideon, Stark, and Moff Tarkin. So if this doesn't work, we've got other stuff we can try. Get other stuff we can try. I feel like we have to kill one of the bounty hunters, right? All right, what do we do here? Mass assist. Big damage. That wasn't big damage. That was like nothing. Holy cow. This guy. All right, come on. Ramp up some damage here, guys. Get some damage down onto this Bosk. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, big damage. All right. We're in the running now. Mass assist on Django. Turn it back over to Hux. Turn it back over to Stormtrooper. We're just trying to get back around to the mass assists for the big damage. All right. Keep those counterattacks coming, boys and girls. Oh, he's got damage immunity because they got the contract. Now we just got to wait for him to not be damage immune. Let's send this back over to him. He will pass it back over to Hux. All right. All right, we did it, boys. 49 banners, not pretty, but the turn meter passing has been effective. All right, Tarkin, Stark, Gideon. Get in there, just get this battle won. Let's see. Carve a can. Just area effect damage. Get the staggers. Yeah, just shoot him. Power up. Give Biggs an extra turn here if we're not careful. All right, all right, all right. Come on, get in there. Get in there, guys. All right, there we go. Just put it on auto. Biggs is going to get like 400 extra turns because we're all Empire, and every time they hit him, he gets extra turns. 54 banners, though. I guess Gideon putting protection up saved the day. All right, now we got to sort out these fleets. This is gonna decide the matchup here, depending on how we do in fleets. All right, SF TIE Fighter, that Plo, and one other ship. One other ship that we need. I want a damage dealer. Let's just bring in this. You know, he can do... Nah, I don't want that. All right, fine. We'll bring in this. Bring that in. SF TIE. All this stuff. All right. Anakin gets the missile. And then we work on the BTLB and see if we can get Anakin killed or not. So, the very first thing, always, always, always against the negotiator, we want to convince them to do the Republic support as the first skill that they do. This is not good because I got to pull the assist and I'm probably going to kill him. No, I didn't kill him. Okay, that's good. So let's see. Let's already go ahead and pass another turn over to here so we can stun the Y-Wing. All right. Now let's just take away the buffs. Do that and then pop unending loyalty on Anakin. This ship is a problem for us now. That ship is a problem. All right, we're still going to bring in the Cassian's U-Wing and call the assist. That ship's a problem because we can't clear the taunt. As soon as we clear the taunt, it comes back while he's got protection up. So there's nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about it. All right, let's pass this over and get the kill on Anakin. That also gets us foresight, which is good. Now we can put him under stealth to guarantee that he will keep the foresight. When the capital ship does that, we don't get dazed on our silencer. And that is literally what's going to win us this battle, is just avoiding that one daze is the difference between winning and losing right here. Let's do that on ourself. And then we can do big damage on him. Did that pop? No, he had unending loyalty on. That's all right, though. We'll get him again. We'll get him again shortly. Let's bring this in to make sure we're not dying. And we're going to throw taunt on the shuttle. All right, all right. Got to get that BTL out of here. Actually, we're just going to clear him off and get the... let's see. Get the clone sergeant out of here with a basic. Get turn meter. And we'll pass over the turn meter and get him out of here. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're okay. Let's assist so that we stun Ahsoka. She doesn't get to do anything. And then we'll kill her. All right. 2 minutes left on the clock, boys and girls. Damage is ramped up on the TIE silencer, though, so I think we're okay. Get through this ult. Get some protection back. Let's just put the missile on him so he quits gaining turn meter at this point. Oh, no. Oh no, the bomb was enough to kill. Oh no. Oh dear me. That might be it, boys and girls. Alright, let me remember the skills here. Just do that one first. Do this one second. Do this one third. Just try to get big damage on him. All right, let's pass the turn over. Just keep going with the damage. All right, unending loyalty, huh? Okay, 58 seconds. All right. Did unending loyalty pop on him for some reason? It did. It did. Come on, missile. Get him. Oh, we're stunned. Can't get it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's not enough. Not enough. That one bomb going off was enough to kill us. Couldn't weather the ult. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here and use our Empire fleet. We're going to use our Empire fleet like this, and this. You know what? We're going to do this and bring Vader in as a reinforcement. That is a reinforcement. That is a reinforcement. And that is reinforcement. Because remember, last time against the Empire fleet, we were wishing we had that to remove all of the target locks that they had on us. So this will get the target locks going, get the Imperial TIE Bomber going. I don't know. I don't think we can do it that way. I think we've got to do it this way. Oh, boy. All right. Going in. Jacob says, just popping in to say Happy Father's Day. Cool, man. Happy Father's Day. TIE fighter pilot. Let's put this on the Hound's Tooth first, and then we'll put this on him. Okay. We have a target lock, so that's okay. All right, let's carpet bomb, get fire on these guys. And we'll get the same in return. Big damage. Let's see. Do this. Damage. Get the fire off of us. Still got target lock on, right? Yeah, that's good. Let's see what we can do here. We don't need to bring in the chaff yet. So we can bring this and that. Big damage on this. Just keep attacking. That should do it. Yep, good. All right. Get target lock on him. No. We need the target lock, boys. I'm going to do that. We need the target lock. We need the target lock somewhere. All right, there we go. We got the target lock. He's got retribution, though, which we do not like. We do not like it. All right. Now we're going to bring in the chaff. Let's see, what does this do? Buff immunity for 2 turns. All right, there we go. Get shuttle. Come on, get this shuttle out of here. I'll put everybody on fire again. because fire is good when you're in space. It's interesting because the fire couldn't possibly burn. There's no oxygen to let the fire burn in space. Therefore, there is no flames. So this is all just make-believe. And we have to suspend our disbelief while we assume that it's okay to have fire in space. Come on now. All right. Big damage. Don't kill my Vader. Just don't kill my Vader. All right, let's hide under stealth. Big attack there. Oh, killed my Vader. Man. Yeah, let's get that out of here. I don't think it would have done any good to kill the Vader. Man, now I got 2 ships to clean up. Okay. So we can clean up here with Geos, potentially. Geo, done. Leave it at that. I don't think we could possibly need more than that. Whew! These fleets, though. That's rough. That's rough on fleets. Alright, we'll do the big area effect, even though it only hits 1 ship. And that should do it. Okay. Second attempt. And then let's get in here and clear out this Vader. We've got to figure out something for a rebel lineup here starting out. And then we'll bring in, you know what, we're just going to put that in as a starting ship too. We'll do it this way. I don't think we're going to need nearly this many ships, but we're gonna bring them in anyway. Bring them in anyway. Thanks, Darth Loquitur. Thanks for your sage advice. I won my first GAC group for the first time today. Well, congratulations and happy Father's Day to you as well. Bam. All right, we cleaned everything up, boys. Not a pretty win. Not by any means a pretty win. Inefficient, fumbly, battle drop everywhere. But we got 1 hold, 2598. All right. Well, a win's a win. Not a pretty thing, but a win's a win. As soon as we got down to fleets, the viewers just dropped. Might be easier to clean up with the Geos on Vader. Your rebels might struggle against Vaders. Oh wait, that was the finals already. Trey is on defense paying dividends. Good full clear. Thanks, Griff. Appreciate that. Used to play, quit, came back almost a year after quitting. Started a new account and just won my first JC on the new account. Man, you guys are awesome. Inquisitors rule. You guys are rocking this game. Playing the good games, getting the wins. Respect. Respect to all you guys. All right, number 26 in fleets because we didn't play. Earned first place in territory wars. Look at this. Nice loot box there. Bunch of good stuff. We'll delete that. Let's check this Loquitur account. We must have some mail over here by now, right? All right. Number 1 in fleets. Gotta love seeing that. Congratulations, we're in first place in the territory war. Got some shock prods, a little bit of purple stuff in the middle, 3 Zetas, 650 of those. That's, oh man, that's sweet. Sweet rewards. Let's go take a look at shipments. I think we can buy another shot on Kenobi here, right? 2742. Oh yeah, there we go. Currency spent. You get it, you spend it. At least if you're, you know, buying those fleets. All right. Good stuff. Any other last minute questions, guys? We still got some viewers in here, still some people checking out the stream. If any of you have questions or comments, put them in the chat right now. I'm going to take one more opportunity to say that we've got some merch going on, and got a little merch shelf over here on Teespring. Some things that you can look at for Darth Loquitur, t-shirts and gear and stuff. And I'm taking feedback, so anybody who goes over there and sees something that they like or don't like, or if the designs don't look good, hit me up in Discord. Let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of things you would want to see, and or would buy off the merch shop. I just did the preliminary designs. I'm not that great at graphic design, so it's just the art plus you know, some text. But I think it looks pretty decent. So Arva says, I got a Zeta to spend. You want to take a look? Dump me your ally code over in Discord somewhere if you could, Arva, and we'll take a look what I think you want to do on Zetas. That could be fun for people. Do you still think C is a good first galactic legend now that Jedi Master Kenobi appears to be a hard counter? That's like asking me, in the game of paper, rock, scissors, do you think rock is good since paper beats it? Yes, rock is still good. Rock still crushes scissors. Rock still ties on rock. So the game should be that way. There should not be a character, and there currently is not. There should not be a character that's unbeatable. Kenobi is beatable on defense. He is a good character for winning on offense. Okay. You know, I watched Arnold's stream, and I watched some stuff since then, and it seems to me like if you face him on defense and you have SLKR, you beat Kenobi. So, well, I don't know if Cat is going to make him unstoppable, where Cat plus Kenobi equals unbeatable, but I think if that happens, then they'll quickly fix that, and they'll make it so that there's a new paper. You know, somebody's got to beat Kenobi. Kenobi can't be undefeatable. He shouldn't be, at least. So yes, I think C is just wonderful. I think go for him as your first galactic legend. Take him to the top. Beat anything you want on offense. Lose on defense. Lose to Kenobi. That's fine. If you're a newer player and you're in a new account and you're worried that your C is going to face Kenobis, Relic 7 Watt Tambor. Unless it's a Horde account, some kind of crazy stuff, nobody in your Arena Shard is going to have Kenobi for a long time. They're not going to have him until they get a 7-star Watt Tambor. So especially as a new player, if you're worried that your C might get outclassed by JMK, don't worry about it. Initial impressions are that JMK can beat anything on offense but struggles on defense. That's good. That's what I saw as well from the testing, and that's fine. That's already where Sith Eternal Emperor is at. It's about the same thing. Like C can handle whatever on offense, but you know, doesn't do great on defense. Let's see, where did Arva put this? Don't see it. Okay. Where did he put it? Okay. There's a public service announcement. Nabokov says, for anyone trying to finish up feats in Conquest, be aware the same entrenched rarities don't stack. Oh, so I got lucky because I got a green one and a blue one, and they do stack. That's cool. All right. Okay, so let's go over here to this. Click allies, paste, done, Arva, Zetas. Oh, it's the Arva main account. Okay, nice. All right, so let's look at an inventory of characters. Who is lacking Zetas? Jedi Knight Revan still needs a Zeta. All right, and then we've got, let's see, Palpatine's got a Zeta. All kinds of stuff down here. Soldier Rex. Are you building troopers? Fives has a Zeta already on tactical awareness. So troopers, Shock T. Where's Shock T? Shock T's already got 2 Zetas. Okay then. That's out of the question. Do we have a second Zeta on Brood Alpha? So the Brood Alpha, the second Zeta on his leadership skill gives Geos bonus attacks for every buffed character, buffed opponent. It's good in territory battles. It's not really good in PvP. It's not that impressive. But it does help you a lot in the territory battles. Some Night Sister going on down here. What do we have for DACA? Where's DACA? Old DACA. Already got the Zeta on old DACA. Man, everything I can think of that might be a clever Zeta, you already got, man. You already got it. How about the newts? You have no newt? I don't see a newt. All right, well, maybe that's... Man, I got nothing for your Zeta. Put it on Jedi Knight Revan because he needs his 3rd Zeta. If you don't want to do that, just save it. Put it in the bank. Wait for something better to come along. Because there's nothing here that I see that really needs a Zeta. Traya. That's the other thing. I mean, you can just Zeta her leadership and already something good happens. So there you go. JKR, Traya, or save it. My opinion. Let's go check up on chat over here. Enrique says, Happy Father's Day, man, and to all those fathers working hard to support their younglings. My son is about to be 8 months so far, very healthy and happy baby. That's awesome. Man, there ain't nothing better than I don't know, my daughter's been such a blessing to me, and I love her so much, and she wanted to watch a movie with me yesterday, and we just sat together and watched Raya and the Last Dragon on Disney Plus, and it's like, that's special time. Yeah, and you know, there's nothing else in your life that's quite like that. Your kids love you unconditionally. You know, you're there to protect them, and they know that you're there to protect them, and it just feels good. Feels good to be a good dad, you know? It's like I underestimated it. I didn't think it would be such a big part of my life, but it definitely is. Rex Unique, JKR, Direct Focus seemed good to me. That says Griff. 5's unique, but since you're running the weaker clones, not as strong yet. Arva says also thought about Traya. Graham says put it on Phoenix. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We do have Phoenix that we could put it on, right? It's definitely something worth looking at. Let's see. I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face talking about putting Zetas on Phoenix. I thought I could there for a minute, but couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Vader lead. I don't know. Vader lead was one of those nice to have things. It's nice when you want to use a Vader lead, but yeah, it's optional. I think I definitely would do Traya and Revan before I did Vader lead. You know, depends on your needs. Save it for your Galactic Legend. Yeah, so we have 3 Resistance relics now. So I see that you guys keep telling me that the Rey team that I'm using is not optimal, but you know, I'm working on Rey, and that's all I've got. I've got Rey, BB-8, and Han. That's all I've got at relic level. The rest of the stuff I'm still building and working on. You know, when you look at these guys and you need like 17 more stun guns to get these guys to gear 12, it's like it's just got to grind it out. You know, it'll be another. I'm guessing it'll be about 3 more months before I get my I relic about 2 or 3 characters a month on my main account. So 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, excuse me, should put me close. We'll get that Ray into the account. I'm excited for Cat. Cat's the next big deal. My Galactic Legend is 19 relics away. Get those heroes bros up into R2 next and you'll be good to go. That's what I'm planning to do. So, I closed it already, but my plan for the Resistance is to go. The first thing I'm going to do is work on this veteran smuggler, Chewie, because there is a team that's pretty good where you can do Rey, BB-8, the 2 vets, and this R2-D2. And see, my R2-D2 is garbage. I don't even have the Zeta on him yet. So we could put a Gear 10 Zeta R2-D2 in that team as well. But I'll do the veteran smuggler first because 5v5s is coming around next. And I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll use them as the defensive team. And then I'll work on the Fin Poe. That's what you do, right? You do Fin Poe, I think. Resistance hero, and then this Finn, I feel like. Isn't that what we do? Yeah, we use his leadership. So I think I'll build them up, and then, while I'm in the 5v5, I'll have that team for 5s, and then I'll build the Fin Poe for the next 3v3, and I'll have them hopefully up and running. If not right at the start, then surely we'll finish them out during the thing. But I do need more speed mods because those guys need to be fast, and I've burned through all of my good speed mods on other characters right now. So I got to start working on my inventory of speed mods again. Fin Poe is a good team. Don't need Fin lead Zeta. Okay. Is 2 to 3 relics a month possible without spending? Yes-ish. So once you get to the level where you're getting everything, like the Conquest loot box really has a lot of stuff in it. Being able to get, I keep getting these tier 9 boxes because I never have the right team to finish out that 10th box, it seems like. But you get a lot of gear from these. So relicking 2 characters a month on an account like this, where you've got access to these high-level loot chests, is reasonable. The third one is a stretch. I mean, I'm spending just so that I can always do all of my refreshes every day, 3 refreshes on everything every day. And then, buy some stuff out of the store when I want to. But, yeah, 2 relics a month is possible with a good account once you've got all your income. I don't know if you can do 3. Maybe somebody who's free to play can make a comment on that, but I don't think so. 4 million plus GP hard mode conquest pays out well. Yeah, exactly. Griff says yes if you're in a good guild. Yep. So I would say 2 is possible. 3 is a stretch, but I'm dumping $100 a month on my main account, so I always get all my refreshes, and I can usually close out that 3rd relic. I have done there was just one period of time where I did 3 relics in a row. It was crazy. I think I did 3 relics in the same week, and I didn't do anything crazy. I just had a bunch of the right materials stored up, and it was every character that I wanted to relic used something different. So that was pretty fun, but that only happens once in a while. 1, maybe 2 relics a month if highly focused. Yeah, I think 1 relic every 3 weeks is a good target for a low-level account. Getting 3 and 5 weeks should be possible by the time you hit 2 million galactic power, something like that. And then getting 1 every 2 weeks is you got to have a pretty dang good account and be in a really good guild to get 1 every 2 weeks. All right, so I don't see any more questions over there to burn through, and we've been on stream for 2 hours and 40 today, so I think we're going to wrap it up here. I do really appreciate all you guys coming out to watch. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Do check out that merch shop. Give me feedback. I'm not telling you all guys to go buy t-shirts, but just at least give me feedback on the designs and see if they look like something that people would want. Thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe so you can get notifications when you want to see more videos like this in the future or when I go live. And I will see you all in the next holocron.